So let's start working with local storage. We're gonna call this one local storage. And local storage is going to be really helpful. So for example, if we have this website and someone visits the site and he clicks, for example, add to cart right here, add to cart right here, and also this one. So let's say that this person leaves the website and then he comes back in 2 days. The courses are going to be saved into the local storage and they are going to be in the shopping cart. Of course, this is only an example. There are a lot of usage in local storage. So before we develop the example of the shopping cart, let's open right here. I'm gonna click here on inspect and I'm gonna open this application. And here on the bottom, you can see that we have local storage and we also have this session storage. The difference between local and session is, for example, local is going to be available always in the future, unless the user decides to remove this. On the other hand, the session storage is going to be valid only in the current window. But if you open a new window or you close the window, you are gonna lose all the data that you have in the session storage. So that's why I recommend to use local storage. Working with local storage is really easy. So let's click here on this one. And we're gonna make this a little smaller. We're gonna collapse this a little. And we're gonna resize this. So the way that you work with local storage, you need to we're gonna add to local storage. You use local storage. This is the name of the function. And in order to add something, you have to use a method called setItem. So the local storage requires a key and a value. So the key in this case is going to be name. Of course, you can name this whatever you want, following the same guidelines that we have in variables. And I'm gonna add Juan right here, save this, and now you can see that we have name, the key, and also we have the value called Juan. So for example, let's add something here, add to session storage. In the case of the session storage, it's going to be session storage, and the syntax is going to be the same. setItem name Juan. Like this, and now you can click here on session storage and you will find name. You will have Juan right here. But we're going to work with local storage, so we're going to remove this. So if you want to remove something from the storage, you are going to use local storage and then you are going to use remove item. Then you pass the name of the key that you want to remove, name. So you can see that we have in local storage, we have name and Juan. So save this, and now you can see that the value is gone. So this is how you remove from local storage. I'm gonna comment this, and we're gonna add the new value again. And if you want to read the value, you can add something like this. Const name equals to local storage, a dot get item, and this is going to retrieve the value, name right here, and you use console.log. Name here. So save this, open the console, and you can see we have the value from the local storage. So click here and open again the application. And if you want to remove everything from the storage, you can click here on this icon that says clear all, or you can also clear the storage by adding local storage dot clear. So save this, and now you can see that this is going to clear everything from the storage. So let's comment these lines, comment this and comment this. So let's say, for example, that you add something to the storage. Copy this and paste right here. You have a value, you add a name called Juan, and then you want to add another one. In this case, we're going to add something like Walter White. Save this, and now you can see that this is going to override the previous value. There is another way that you can fix this. You can add, for example, name 1, name 2, but this is going to be confusing because we have name 1, name 2. The other way is to save this in an array. But the local storage only saves data as strings. So in the next video, we're gonna see a small trick that you can apply in order to save multiple data into the storage.